conversation. We need waffles, yes. Could a walkie-talkie us some waffles, please?
Preferably vibrantly colored waffles.
Mine turned green.
Mine turned green when I was eating it because I still had blue on my hands from the spray. Yeah, it was good.
I was going to ask you who did your hair, and then I realized that obviously you did your own. Have we started yet? Has it never started?
Are we expecting anybody else?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the voice acting 101 Pearl, starring Clinkenbeard. And please give a round of applause. Now you're going to introduce us.
Okay, we are waiting for one more person, but I gotta find him. We've gotta wait for Doug Smith, but basically we can do everything with you. Basically how voice acting 101 works is, we really don't, it's not a Q&A session with all these people. It's more of a workshop with you guys to basically improv different situations and scenarios of going through acting, and they basically go through saying, okay, you are this character and you're going to try to portray this role this way, improv through it, and we're going to go, okay, let's try and tweak it this way. And these guys are going to be the directors. You have to think.
Whoa.
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, we weren't paying attention.
Okay, you guys are basically going, you're gonna know exactly what to do. You're gonna direct the audience. You're gonna basically get one or two audience members, and you get to pick one or two, and you get to pick a,
This is actually voice acting 101, not a voice acting panel.
yes, that's why we call it voice acting 101. Teach them how to go through a script or improv through a script and then change the voices, tweak the voices, and basically do it as voice acting.
Awesome.
But so it's script improv.
I cast that guy in the front row. See how you do.
If we only had someone with blue hair that could work with him.
Dude, you should totally try out!
So we've got somebody. Or just a blue head would be fine, in which case you'd be fine.
She's like, oh my god, I should never have worn this today.
Okay, so now we know what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to take people from the audience outside and get them to improv for us. Is that how it works? We're all here. Okay, so I leave, and then you guys all improv on how sad you are that I'm gone. I'm just kidding. No, that was good though. Let's try that again. I'll be gone for like 30 minutes.
You can come back with a coffee.
Another one. So I guess we need Doug here, right? Because Doug draws the pictures. Is that what it's supposed to be? No, he really does. That's what she said.
We'll do this as soon as the animation is done.
Yeah.
We will do it.
I've been meaning to give Aaron a chance to direct.
Oh no, oh my god.
Do you have any idea how funny that would be?
I have no idea.
Me neither.
We're going to play 45 minutes with the Halo.
So if I have my laptop, I could just open up a script. Because that would make more sense. Because we never are supposed to really improv. Well, we don't improv that much. Yeah, this is really important. We're improvising real quick to ourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Actually, Vic, tell them what you've worked on. I just
Well, thank you, Chris.
Why don't you give them some helpful pointers before they embark upon this voice acting journey?
Thank you, Colleen. Aaron. You know what I would love to hear? I would love to hear a story about how Aaron. Do you remember when you first started? No, when you first. No, dude, not that story. I would make you tell that story. Unless someone gave me some cash. No, you know what? I've always wondered, ever since I would tell people about Aaron, because people write me all the time like, I'm only 13, but I want to be a voice actor, and I know it can't be because Aaron Dismuke was. Well, I've always wanted to know how you actually, like, how you came to get the opportunity, whatever gave Justin the idea, hey, you come in, and what it was like for you, as young as you were, to do this, and kind of what your thoughts on it were, from your age and perspective, because there aren't many voice actors that we know of that have done some of the things that you've done so young, and I've always wanted to know about that. Why don't you, ready? Boop, boop, boop.
Well, you see, Vic.
That was a little late. Let's go one more time. Boop, boop, boop.
Well, you see, Vic.
That was good, except could you stretch that out just a tiny bit? And put a little bit of pause between C and like somewhere well and U, actually.
You ready? Let's try one more time.
Well, you see, Vic.
Now make it your own.
Let's go. Okay.
11 or 12 years old to be in a movie doing something.
Right. Actually, I think I started when I was 9, is when I got my first part. Justin Cook is currently director of production at Funimation. And
I thought you were going to say he's currently my uncle.
No, he's currently my cousin also. Not my uncle. He's also in my dad's band, and so he spent a lot of time, at my house over the years. And he was aware of the fact that I was like reading the Harry Potter books in 2nd grade, So he knew I was a good reader, and he needed a part for Fruits Basket as young Aikido, and so he gave that to me. And I had to read like 2 lines. I had to call like the little kid version of Yuki a freak and tell him that no one would ever like him because he was a very rat. And then I had to whip him, so it was good times. It was really my favorite part for a very long time. And, I did okay at that, so I got to be Hero after that. And he was kind of a bigger character. I probably spent like 12 hours recording him, even though it wasn't necessary if I had known how to act at the time.
Did you find it easy? I mean, some people really just kind of, they really kind of have a sense of it, and they lock into it pretty quickly. Was it pretty easy for you to lock into it, or was it kind of,
I get the feeling right now that I had no idea what I was doing. And I mean, so I didn't even have a gauge for whether this was supposed to be difficult or not, I would just, read it, and then he'd tell me to do it in a different way, and then in a different way, and then he'd be like, all right, I like that.
Now I can tell you, from a director's standpoint, it was definitely different working with a 9-year-old actor than it is working with an actor who's older, and only slightly different. But I remember when we were recording the FMA game, which is one of the earlier things that you'd done too, we would have to bribe him by saying, all right, if you can get to this next page, you can play with the Nintendo DS or whatever.
They had a Bop It too,
Yeah.
that was my favorite.
That's what it was. It was like, you can get one more page and you can play Bop It for 10 minutes.